Hello, welcome back to JJ's Bakehouse. I'm Ginny. Today we're going to make a triple chocolate cupcake with a little surprise in the bottom, and we'll get on with that shortly. So this is a really simple recipe, no time at all, so let's get straight on with it so you can see how quick this really is. So to begin with, I've got 150 grams of butter. Again, as usual, I use the Stork fluffy cakes. And 150 grams of caster sugar. We are just going to put those on and mix them together to make them light and fluffy and get quite a bit of air into those. So this will just take a couple of minutes. Okay, that is exactly where I want it to be. That's just a couple of minutes. Light, fluffy, airy, mousse-like, exactly what we want. Okay, so here I've got 120 grams of self-raising flour. I've also got half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and also half a teaspoon of salt going into that. Then the eggs, I've got 2 eggs, we're just going to put those in as well. And I've also got 60 grams of cocoa powder. So we're going to pop all of those in and then put those on. Now, you really only want this to go for between 30 and 45 seconds at the most, as soon as it's just looking combined. So the lowest speed, and keep looking at it. As soon as it's starting to look combined, that's it. It's not quite, but it's enough for the moment. Then I've got 2 tablespoons of vanilla yogurt. So we're going to put that in there. And give that a mix around for about 30 seconds. Right, that's nearly where I want it to be. I'm just going to add then 1 tablespoon of milk and give it its last go round. Literally, we're only talking now a few seconds just to get that combined. As soon as you can see with your eye it's combined, turn it off. I'm done. That's brilliant. So now, as you can see, I'll show you this. I'll just put that down and give it a scrape round. This was really simple, no time at all with this one. That batter looks lovely. It's really nice consistency there and the smell of it is gorgeous. So now I'm going to get my muffin tray and we're going to put them into the muffins. Right, we're just about to fill these up now. So what I've done is I've put the batter mix into a piping bag because it's going to make life a lot easier this way. So this is our little secret for the bottom. I have got some chocolate chip cookies. I'm going to place a chocolate chip cookie in the bottom of each one of these muffin cases, and then as you can see I've got 2 different colours, and that's my clever way, which isn't clever at all, but I forget everything otherwise, of knowing these are going to be a different flavour each. So what I've got here is I've got some Lindor regular chocolate, which my family absolutely adore, and then I've just got some cubes of white chocolate as well. So you could use anything you want, but I'm going to use these. So just pop one in the middle of each of the biscuits, sitting on top. And then I've got the white chocolate, and I've just got 2 cubes, one on top of the other, and again, sitting those just on top of the biscuit. And this is, you can already imagine how nice this is going to be. This is where the triple chocolate comes from, because you've got your chocolate cake and you've got your chocolate treat inside, then you've got your chocolate buttercream on top, which is lovely. So now you're just going to pipe around the outside of this chocolate and just a tiny little bit on the top there, like that. You don't want to do it too high because they're going to overflow. So just as low down as you can go around the outside, and then a little dollop across the top there, just so that there's something. As it rises up, you're then the chocolate's going to meet the batter across the top. So I'm just going to go and cover all these now, and I'll be back to you. Okay, so they're all in here. With the white chocolate ones, obviously they don't come up quite so high, so they covered really nicely. Now the Lindor is quite big, so all I'm doing with a spoon is just taking some of the batter and covering the sides of it so that each of the chocolate has actually got some cake mix on it. So as it rises, it's just going to meet one another. So that just takes a couple of minutes. I've done the rest, I just waited for the two there to show you. Right, brilliant. Now I've preheated, I should say, my oven to 160 degrees centigrade. If you don't have a fan assisted oven, which is what I've got, go to 170 degrees centigrade and pop these in for around about 18 minutes. Now we will go back and check them. I'm going to say 17 minutes. Go back to 17 minutes there because the batter's not so big because you've got the biscuits on the bottom. So I'm going to check these at 17 minutes and I think they'll probably be done. So I'll be back to you then. Okay, mine's been in there now for, I actually did leave it the 18 minutes, so I'm going to grab them out. Brilliant, here we go. There we are, they bounce back lovely when I touch them. Don't forget they are going to be that little bit spongier underneath because you've got the melted chocolate inside, but they're completely done. So this is what they look like. Now obviously any cupcake looks really boring when it's just like this. So I made some of these earlier. I feel like I'm on Blue Peter, if you know what that programme is. Here's some I made earlier. And I've topped these with my chocolate buttercream. So I have a recipe and a tutorial on my channel for my chocolate buttercream. It's really nice. I suggest you go over and have a look. You'll really like that. So on these, here we go. Lovely. So you've got your triple chocolate there. You know you've got your chocolate cupcake, your chocolate on the inside and the chocolate buttercream on the top. So this is set for a really indulgent cake. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and have a go yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.